I have been doing hot laps since I unboxed this thing, and well, if you're anything like me and you have feelings about the modern Bronco, the SCX30 is definitely going to change your opinion of that. I have the other trucks. I had to get this one. Stick around. It's worth a watch. Howdy and welcome back to Bucket List RC. My name is Drew. You ever heard of flying a sign? This is the Axial SCX30, and I'll tell you, I don't watch unboxings of trucks I know I'm going to buy. I also don't watch unboxings for trucks I know I'm not going to buy. So, not only have I not watched any videos, but I've never asked any questions. This is a completely blind unboxing. And my unboxings are usually pretty blind. So, this one is especially blind. I am not a modern Bronco fan. Bucky is knocking stuff over. I am not a modern Bronco fan. However, I wanted to ask some questions about the production of the SCX30s, and I thought, well, one way to do that is to take a look at the very first one. And I've already noticed a couple things, one of which, the seals for this Bronco are tape. My JLU was a half and half, actually. They had the seals on each side, and then there was a piece of tape. And the K10 that I just unboxed had seals all the way around it. And I have a feeling that all the weird stuff that's popping up about these vehicles has to do with the production. So I'm going to take a look at a few things during this unboxing, and I'm going to encourage you to hang out till the end so we can come to a conclusion together. And again, this is all in fun. This is just my hobby. I am awfully glad you're all here. I'm going to get all this stuff out. Look at all that goodness I ordered from Beach RC. I think I got the last Bronco that they had, and that's a nice touch. Not just because I'm a fat ass, that's just a nice touch. They also gave us a sticker sheet. Now, the mystery bag of goodies. Ain't too much of a mystery for me this time. There's the tool. The tool is for the shocks and the links. You have to supply your own double aught, and that's what I got. Looks like, yep, we got the side plates. We got stuff to cover the tire if you take the tire off. We got a kitty cat. Hey, what do you think? Here's what you like. You like the random, what the hell is that little bit of plastic for? You want to look at that? Those are deletes. You put these in the holes. You should care. Okay, and more random little stuff. I know they look like light lenses. I'm not positive what the white pieces are. As usual, somebody will tell me. We got spare tire doohickey thingamabox, your standard charger, batteries, the radio, and the truck. Now, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, right now in the comments, is it 1, in phase, 2, out of phase, or 3, a little bit of both? All right, you locked in? It's a little bit of both. I hadn't heard anybody say anything negative about the driveline, but again, I haven't watched any videos on the modern Bronco. But it's going to do a thing, and you're going to watch me do a thing with the thing, so it can do a thing. You got your batteries. and what has become the standard radio. I don't know what it's called, but it works well. You have your adjustments for puncher throttle, 50, 75, 100. It's all the way up. Your on and off button, and your adjustments for your dual rate and or steering rate. Yeah. Adjust your thingies. Last but not least, we got a thing for the servo. We got our little stickers. All right, basic stuff, quick start manual, and let's get into it while I charge the battery. Speaking of dumb and adjusting, when I was homeless, people used to spend hours to make a sign to go out and beg for money. I used my time to get off of out of homelessness by going and getting on the programs I needed to get me out. And I've done that. And the federal government is currently our sponsor. And, well, they kind of suck. I'm having housing issues that aren't my issue because the landlord's a problem and the housing people are a problem with each other. So, like, subscribe, share. This isn't just my hobby anymore. It is also my passion forward. I talk to so many wonderful people every day. They are bucket heads. Please be a bucket head. Now, just because I think the modern Bronco looks like a brick that was pooped out by an elephant doesn't mean other people don't think this is a beautiful and thought-provoking, feeling-inducing machine. I am doing my best to let my personal opinions... No, I'm not. It's part of the joke. I don't like them. They're grocery getters. But I do think they have a quality I like, and you are going to have to subscribe to see what that's all about. Let's take a look at the detail. It is fine detail. It really does look like the one-to-one. No, I'm not a fan of the particular truck, but I am a truck person, so of course I looked at it. I wouldn't buy one. It's a little too grandma for me, but I'm not gonna really dog it too much. It's just my personal opinion, and opinions are like assholes, and well, I am one. These are very firm, even firmer compared to the K10, which we're going to get all the chassis out in a minute and take a peek. That's firm. I'm surprised. Again, I haven't watched any videos, but I talked to people, and I haven't heard anybody say, well, these tires are hard. They are. They feel hard to me. All right, yakky yak. Let's take a look inside. Maybe. Quite possibly. Okay, and this is the solar-powered version. You see there's no battery, or I've got it charging off camera. So you can take these racks off here and put a solar panel on it, and that's what that's for. It's to reduce the weight. You don't need the battery. You just hook the... So the chassis looks the same. Oh, we got one before the swap. I don't know if they're going to do that on the new or the second round of Broncos that are coming out. So if you get a new Bronco after March, or you get the JLU after March, please let me know what's different, because they might be doing on-the-fly stuff, and that's part of my prediction in the end as to what is going on here. I don't see any big differences, buddy. Do you? I like I do like the white rims. I was trying to yak and show you at the same time, so when that light goes off, we can pop down the mountain and get into it. And let's see how that's going. Alrighty, there we go. We've got the K10, the Bronco, the JLU. This is more for me than you. As soon as I turn this will all change except for the middle one, and I will be confused. So anyway, it's not a joke, it's true. So we got the 88 turn motor, the Bronco and the JLU were the first two they put in production and started pushing out the door. My first theory was that the Bronco was the very first. It still may be the very first, but these are getting a 50-50 on phasing issues. Again, for me, I haven't heard anything about them at all, but mine is out of phase. So, you know, and then this guy was done last, and it has the upturned motor. I want to remind you, if you get either of these after March and you have a 65, please come let me know. I think that's what they're going to do. I think that they had this idea, another company had an idea, and both companies said, oh crap, let's get them out now. Because the other company has their issues as well. And I really think that's what happened, but I also think that after these two were launched, they either fired or the guy left for a different person, left for a different reason. Maybe they got a promotion. And that's why we saw such a big slop jump in the K10. That is my theory. Thanks for sticking around for that. Now, let's take the Bronco on the mountain. I haven't done anything to the drivetrain. It does appear to be out of phase, but we're going to do it anyway just to see how bad it is. And then we'll talk about the fixes to the little stuff. Wonderful, the battery is ready. While I'm plugging it in, let me tell you something I found. Plugging in the battery on the K10 seems to be difficult, and unplugging it, well, I've damn near ripped the wires out. So that's something that I have found. I know that R.C. Ritchie has mentioned that fit and finish seems to be way off, and I'm agreeing with him. So that's one thing. And if you're still confused about what phase is basically your drive lines, your U's that come out. You want them, you want them basically to be aligned with each other, so you can see how this one's going like that, and that one there is more like that. Okay, so that's that. We're gonna hit the Bronco in a second. Now, I did try and line these back up, and I did have it at the hospital, and it ran, it did its job, but I did get some stutter out of it. Now, that could still be the driveline issue. I didn't go in and loosen up anything in there. I just got them back in phase. And so it's okay, it does still work. Of course, there's no gravity on it right now, but once there's gravity, it will occasionally stutter. So I do need to go back in and fix some other stuff that R.C. Ritchie mentioned. And I'm going to get down the little mountain, and we are going to take, okay, I'll admit it, it's a good looking truck. It is. We're going to take this beautiful little brick onto Insomnia Mountain, and each truck will get its own long form video on the big mountain. That is coming up. So, like, subscribe, share, call your mom. Well, buddy, it sure is quiet. I did notice that while watching R.C. Ritchie's channel while I was in the hospital, that it's quiet. I'm not experiencing any stutter, any issues from the drive lines not being perfect. We haven't gone up a hill yet either. Before I dump this, Why Not RC and Jimbo 4203. It's probably a 0. Thank you. Thank you, brothers. I really appreciate you guys reaching out. It means the world to me. As everybody should know by now, this is my therapy. And it is rapidly turning into a group therapy. It appears to be good for everybody that seems to be involved. And I want to thank you ever so much. A little shallow, kind of like the JLU. Oh, got stuck on the... Let's try lining it up perfect with the ramp. Dusty, how am I doing? Yeah, it's low, like the JLU was. That little bit of lift on them Bronco wheels, K10 wheels, really make a huge difference. The YouTube gurus will tell you that that bright, loud tree of life in the background is too much and takes away from the picture, but that has become the unofficial mascot of our channel. And I know that a couple of you guys like it, so it's staying. Don't hurt that tires. Man, they love to go vertical, don't they? Let me show you what that is doing, in case you're not aware. I am not feeling any of the issues that I felt in the K10 at all. And I haven't done anything to this truck yet. So, in the end, what is the problem? I think it's production issues. I think that there were changes made, probably due to design. I believe the Bronco was the first one done and had all the manager's eyeballs on it. And I think that's why there's been fewer complaints. I think the further you got away from the Bronco, the better the chances got that there was some kind of displacement at the company, that, you know, they had to make changes of some sort. And from my experience, those are generally what they are. But it's a great truck. I've got some plans for it. And you gotta come back. You gotta like, subscribe, share, call your mom, pet a kitty. Because, yes, it's a brick. Yes, it's a grocery getter. That's just my personal opinion. It really is it's a fine driving truck, okay? But I think we can do some cool shit with it. I want to thank you all again. Like, subscribe. Get up there, short little. Call your mom.